Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to another World Championship matchup where we got a rare pair up today. We have Place Name playing as Skaven against Torrent, who is playing as the Vampire Coast. You don't see these two factions often in this World Championship so far anyway, and to have them matched up against each other, fantastic. We got lots of big guns, guys, lots of big monsters and artillery, lots of cannon fodder for the cannons that both sides have. This is going to be spectacular. It's going to be an absolute mess. And we're on a nice big open field here. So, yay! Let's slow it down, guys. Slow it down. Because we have a lot to cover in this game. So, we have 3 teams of rattling guns at the very front. Look at these. Absolutely majestic, beautiful beings with their fancy sign and big cannons. I love it. We have 2 units of poisoned wind gobberdeers. A front line of 3 units of clan rats. On the flanks, we do have some Skaven slaves just to hold off any sort of cavalry mischief or any problem. Actually, I just realised their vampire camps, they don't have cavalry, do they? Well, they sort of do. They've got giant crabs. But we do have some warp fire throwers because fire, good. We do have 2 units of Skaven slaves with spears at the back, ready to hold the rear. We've got 2 Plague Claw catapults and a Warp Lightning cannon, supported by Warlock Engineer, who has got, it looks like, Warp Lightning, Cracks Cool, and Flengen Ruin. That's the new one. He's also got a Doom Rocket, so I look forward to seeing that if he hasn't fired it already. And then we've got Throat the Unclean as well on his majestic Mo-Rat there. Now for the Vampire Coast, I do see a flanking force here. Oh guys, hidden, if you can really hide these things, are 2 Rotten Leviathans, as well as Can't Knock This on foot, who has got Captain's Wrath's Moondial, the Wraith Storm. Does he have magic? He does. He's got Unification of No Heck and the Drowned Dead. Now the front line for the Vampire Coast, we do have a Fellbat. We got a couple of deckhand mobs. We've got the deckhand mobs with Poams. I believe there's 2 units of them. Yep. Oh, 3 units. I always miss one. Okay, I am just a terrible commentator. There's 4 zombie deckhand mobs with Poams. We've got 2 units of the gunnery mob with bombers. We've then got the gunnery mob of handguns as well. I believe there's 2 of them. Yes, there is. And of course, R2 cannons as well. Oh, sorry. Cannonades. Cannonades. We don't just have filthy plain cannons here. But we are going to have a duel between artillery here. And it's going to get messy. Looks like they are focusing on the rattling guns to start off with. But the Skaven are actually taking, when you got an artillery duel like this going, it's just good fun. But yeah, I mean, since they've got more, and they've got the Rotten Leviathans, you kind of want the Vampire Coast to go this way. Now, I feel like the Fellbats kind of gave their position away, because he would have seen them going around and then joined in this force. If he had gone the other way, if he'd gone this way, if anything, he might have even drawn his eye that way, so he might have not seen them. Though, how you wouldn't ship, I don't know. But it looks like we've only got one group that was wavering. Oh, look at this. Getting right into those nice blobs of zombies going on there. This is exactly what the Skaven want. They're all bunched up in groups. Warp Lightning Cannon trying to fire. But it looks like one of the Warp Lightning Cannons has already been taken down. And that is definitely a good call by the Vampire Coast, because they've got the Russian Leviathans going. They want to protect them. There was actually, looking at it, there's not much anti-large. I think these are anti-large. But apart from them, they don't have much anti-large. Not, you know, they'll struggle, I think, with one. Oh, guys, look at this. Sorry, I've got to do this. Why are these guys not firing? But are they not in range, or can they just not see them? Oh, there's a hill in the way. Oh no, there's a hill in the way. Oh no, so yeah, they probably won't be able to see until they crest that hill. Okay, they can be shot at now. Why can't they shoot? However, the warp lightning cannons have been shut down. There's only one left. They're and yeah, Feldbats are now getting involved, but I'm not quite sure how the Skaven are going to deal with this. I don't know. It's going to be problematic. And I don't think these guys really fired anything, and everything's having to fall back now. Oh, there goes the bombardment on Throat the Unclean. Got Rat Ogres have just been summoned. I forgot you could do that. That's so cool. Though the front line for the Vampire Coast is getting absolutely battered, but they don't need that. They've got these boys or girls. You know what? I don't know. I mean, oh, and there's some summons going in here. Look, some vampires summoning straight in there in the middle of the rattling guns. That's not good. Let's just enjoy the chaos for a moment, shall we? Let's just soak in the beauty of this game. That's enough enjoyment for now. There we go. But Throat the Unclean's been absolutely battered. Oh no, that's not Throat the Unclean. Who's that? Oh, it's Rattling Gun. I've got the symbols mixed up. The Rat Ogres will be going soon. Oh, that was the Doom Rocket. Practically did nothing. I love it. Warp Fire Throwers though, getting some nice shots in there. Getting shot by the handgunners. But can they take these guys out? They've got to try and at least take one of them out, surely. The Feldbats though, cleaning up on getting those crews out. The Warp Lightning Cannons have gone. Play Catapult still going. Looks like the Skaven have fallen back into the woods to get some good shots here and there. And these Skaven are pretty much at full strength, so they will be back for sure. More coming in as well. The Throat's not looking too good. He's not looking too good. Is that more bombardment's coming down? I think it might be. Yes, it is. He's trying to get out of there, but it looks like it might be too late for him. He's got 2,000 health left, and he's got good regen. So, that probably, yeah, he should be fine. But this is what they've got to be careful of now. All these weapons teams have now split and divided, and the Vampire Coast don't have many troops left to actually do much about. These guys could probably move up. Like, seriously, bring them up, because the cannons don't need protecting now. Like, the Skaven have played that hand. This is all they've got, so bring them up. But I mean, if you guys want to see Skaven weapon teams against giant crabs, then I hope this episode leaves you fulfilled, because, yeah. And look, getting some good shots off with the catapults, trying to deal with that infantry. It looks like... Have you... What? Oh, the cannons fired at him! The cannons are firing at him and have taken him down to half the health he had left. Just 1,000 points. Yeah, that's not good. A good few cannon shots. Oh, he stopped moving. That's not good. If they fire... Feldbats finally shutting down those damn catapults. And the trees do nothing to slow these giant Leviathans down. They're just, yeah. Warfare foes are like, well, hell. And barbecue half of their own Skaven, which I love. You know, chef's kiss, mwah, love it. That's fantastic. It looks like Throat the Unclean's had enough of these cannons and he's going in, but oh, so it's good that these polearms stayed here because they will be able to deal with him. It looks like the bounce power is going in the Vampire Coast favour. I can't see how they can do if these rotten Leviathans. They just don't have anything. Like, these rattling guns just aren't doing the damage. Guys, look at this. They're just stood there. Oh, they are moving. But yeah, he's just... But even then, he's taking some damage just to do that. Like, and the other cannon's firing in. Oh, that's a catapult firing. But that's him broken again. Got some Skaven slaves going in there. More summons. More of the deckhands mob coming in to deal with that plague claw catapult. Good summons there. The Leviathans are just destroying everything they touch. Literally everything. The Skaven can't stand up to this. I think the only hope they had really was get Count Knockless and then they would have started disintegrating. But because he was between, he used the Rotten Leviathans as a shield. Yeah, there was just nothing he could do. But he shattered. Throat has shattered, and that means, like, for the Skaven, that's kind of just game over at this point. As much as I love the Skaven support, I can't see that. Yeah, everything's kind of just charging in at this point. Just charging in. But I can't see how Skaven slaves and some clan rats are going to be too rotten of offense and a count knockless. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, how's the numbers? I mean, the Skaven outnumber them, like, over 2-1, nearly 3-1. But it's just, yeah, it's just not enough. I mean, there's Rattling Guns coming back. But I think because they've been so destroyed, that in comes the fail batch. They don't have the punch that's needed to get through them. The Warlock Engineer's gone as well. And it's just shattered. That's it. And that is the valiant defeat for the Skaven there. Yeah, as you can see, that one got some shots off, but because of that slight heal meant these two just sat there. They didn't fire, which I think had a big deal with it. Because they could have dealt with the infantry a lot more. But, I mean, a lot of the infantry did nothing. They just melted. But that wasn't... Their job was to take as much fire as they could. So the Vought and the Leviathans and the Count can come in and finish them off. And finish them they did. So that means Torrent has the first battle here out of this best out of 2. But let's see if Place Name can get a win and tie up this matchup. So Torrent has brought Wazag and the Greenskins, and Place Name is bringing it hard with the Dark Elves using the Witch Elves there. Nice big army. Folkheart, he's getting used a lot in this tournament, I've noticed. He's a popular Dark Elf general. Seen him a couple of times now, but not really seen like Malekith or Marathi or anything like that. It's always been him. I also got the fancy Hydra. But yeah, there's a lot of ranged here, a lot of choppy close combat, but not a lot of shields. In fact, I don't think they have shields. What they brought? Archers. Oh dear. We also have the Regiment of Renowned Rock Golem there. I can't remember his name. It's like the Icon of Gork or something like that. Let's go over it. What is he? He's the Big Un. I knew what I meant. Yeah, so the Roig Odal Regiment of Renowned. We have 3 units of goblins here. 2 units of night goblins. No Regiment of Renowned. They saddens me. Nasty Skokers at the back, ready to join any fight that they think they can win. 2 units of Stone Trolls. Wazark on his pig, who has brought, looks like, De Gaze. Yep, Gaze of Morg, Foot of Gork, and Ifigi of De Git. Supported by Black Orc Big Boss, also on a pig. This is a good combo, I'm finding. We also have on the flank here the units of Wolf Archers and Spider Riders. I suspect will be the same matchup on the other side. No Regiments of Renown there. Wolf Archers and Spider Riders. So you've got the speed of the wolves, the poison of the spiders. Pretty good. Now the problem is, neither can see each other. There's been no deployment on the hill. Now the Dark Elves do have a Sorceress of Fire on a Pegasus, so he might be able to see. Him. We have 4 units of Witch Elves here. 3 units of the Dark Shard. Got some Black Ark Crusaders at the back for support. The Repeater Bow Thrower. That's why these guys aren't moving. They're waiting for them to come over the hill to get line of sight. And this guy can start firing, which he is now. Lokar Felhat here. He has got on his dragon, which I think is one of the reasons they like picking him. Dreaded Duelist and Deadly Onslaught. I didn't cover the spells she's got. So she's got the Burning Skull, Firestorm, I want to say. Well, they're both kind of Firestormy, aren't they? So we got Flame Storm and Piercing Bolt of Burning. And then we got this feather, who we shall call him Kevin. Here we have Kevin. Let's see how he does. He's definitely I'm trying to say ugly in a kind way, so he doesn't rip my face off. But yeah, he's more of a radio sort of guy. We'll go with that. Looks like the Dark Elves are moving forward. Dark Pegasus has got line of sight. How are we for numbers? Greenskins outnumber them, which is expected, but that shouldn't be a problem. These archers are going to pose a problem for the Witch Elves. I don't think they're in serious numbers to like decide, but they could be a problem. And if they get behind the Black Crusaders and get to the Reaper Boat Thrower, that's a lot of power. Oh, that's a Flaming Skull going through that. Didn't do anything. And they're just regenerating the health back up. That's actually quite funny. Yeah, that's oh, it turned into the goblins. I take that back. Oh, what were the chances of that? Well played. Foot of Gork coming down there though, destroying those dark shards. They did try and move out of the way, but not quick enough. And now the real battle begins. But it's Witch Elves, which is just going to make everyone really, really angry. Oh, and I think that's Pearson Boats of Burning coming down. But in comes the Fanatics. Going for their own units, but who cares? It looks good. And now, oh, guys, look at this monster duel with Fanatics going in the background. Oh, the Dragon's just getting in on that. But yeah, the Big Iffy versus Kevin. The duel of the century. And it looks like Lorca has actually been pinned down. Murderous Prowess has been activated. Got some Witch Elves just sitting back here, you know, chilling, it's all good. But uh-oh, the Dark Shards have been flanked. Oh no, and they've gone to deal with that flank, and what they've done with that, the boat throwers getting targeted. They really need him, because he's doing some serious damage against the big one. That's them gone, they're gone, that's it, finished. Fantastic play there by the Greenskins, getting the... Oh, and there's another Flaming Skull going down. Witch Elves chasing down Goblins have shattered. That is kind of wasteful. Bring them back. But it looks like the big one is getting slapped about. Oh, but what's going down here? The foot of Gork on those Witch Elves. And they go flying. I am loving the use of magic in this battle. Absolutely fantastic. Seen some ridiculous spells. Some real luck in that. Oh, they're back, sort of. But yeah, look, this cavalry has been a real play. And there goes the Warg. But the big one's actually broken. So now they just want to deal with... Uh-oh. Oh dear. Well, big focus on the Black Hawk Big Box. He has arm broken. He's just like, guys, I'm done. Just say we don't actually kick the Goblins out of the way. That would be quite funny. Yeah, but it looks like Falcar's got this stuff. Witch Elves, 2 units of Witch Elves just sat here. They need to get back in there. Not sure where these guys are going. I think something's gone wrong with them. Oh, no, they've immediately ran away. Oh, look at that. You see? Oh, what a mess. What a mess. But there's some Goblins in there, which are causing problems. Oh, there's someone. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Kevin's had enough of this. The big one's coming in. Looks like more Pearson boats coming down. But Volkar's cards have been about... Oh, but the Goblins are now running into it. Oh, that was an amazing hit. This Sorceress has done really well. 175 kills. Oh, what was that? The big ones had enough, and there's no throwing rocks at them. But in comes Volkar to deal with this damn cavalry that has been doing a great job. While the Dark Elves have been focused on the front, the back lines have been completely destroyed. There's been practically no support for the Dark Elves because of these cavalry units. And now the Dark Elves have had to give up the front line. The Sorceress... Oh no, the Sorceress has got caught up in this mess. I can't see her getting out of this. Not when the big one's coming in. Gaboo. Oh no, stop the animation. That's sad. That would have been awesome. Oh, but there comes the Dragon Breath. While they're all gathered together. Some Witch Elves going in screaming. That might have caused a mass rout. Oh, Kevin's back. Hello, and if the dragon just flying around, more Witch Elves coming in. Yeah, it's, and is that another foot of Gulp, guys? Oh, yes. Straight in there, getting those Witch Elves. And here we go. Who will win between Kevin and the big one? I think it's going to be Kevin. No, wait. No, because that's 1,000 health left. He's only got 100. Oh, no. Kevin's down. They've killed Kevin. I didn't realise that little sliver of health is 2,000 health. That's insane. The Wazark has gone insane. But the Greenskins have won. And it looks like that would be a tie for this matchup between Placename and Torren. That was a good duel. I loved that. That was good fun to watch. A fantastic game there by both. I do feel like the Witch Elves could have been in more of the fight, and there was sometimes the micro wasn't great. But the cavalry units, the Spider Riders and Wolf Riders, the Greenskins, I do think, as much as we focused on the front lines with the big one, Wazark, you know, the big pieces, It was these smaller players at the back taking out the Dark Shards, took out the Reaper before got any kills, and that was trying to kill the big one as well. That was doing some good hits. By taking them out, making the Black Ark Crusaders do practically nothing because they were running around them, and then making the Dark Elves have to fall back to deal with them like mid to the end game. I think these guys are definitely like high up and like for MVPs for this matchup. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Like, yeah, I think these units were used perfectly. Harassment, threat at the back, do it that the enemy has to react to them, but they have very little to react with. Yeah, and just kind of took out their back line. So yeah, well played by both players. And of course, guys, do comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you for the next one. Till then, guys, take care.